Hello, assalamu alaikum. Before starting the book, I have so many things because Dr. Saab, you have taken my heart. You have taken my heart as a humanitarian. So let's start from what Dr. Jonathan is. So he was a US diplomat, ambassador to Mongolia, 2019 till for next 3 years till 21. He have been designated to Cambodia, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, India. Am I right, Dr. Saab? But इस सब के अलावा मसला ये है कि ये है पाकिस्तानी. Because he was born in Pakistan. Yes, Dr. Saab. And then the blood inside is of a Pakistani. His parents traveled from US to Pakistan जब जहाज नहीं होते थे. And why they came? What do you think? क्या करने आए होंगे? Any idea? Anyone? Why? I want to show that a young couple from US. What do you think? Can you show the book to me, please? So look at this beautiful couple. How beautiful they are. Why they came? What do you think? एक rough idea. What do you think? Why they came? Anyone? Trade करने आए होंगे, business होगा कोई cultural diplomacy होगी, बड़ा ambassador होगा. Is that what is coming to your mind? Huh? Oh wow! Let's clap for the boy. They came to talk about humanity. They came to talk about God. They came to serve humanity, to talk about peace. And this actually made my eyes wide open that you know how difficult it was for them to travel that time. How difficult it was to eat the food here, how difficult it was to understand some new language, how many stays they had while coming to Pakistan, but they were dedicated. We will go to Pakistan. And then Dr. Jonathan come in. So just understand his blood inside him of being a Pakistani. A big round of applause for... So Ijaz requested me to do his book review. And when I opened the book, this came to me. This page. Where he have written, कहें क्या जो पूछे कोई हमसे मीर. कहें क्या जो पूछे कोई हमसे मीर. जहाँ में तुम आए थे क्या कर चले. So when I read it and I was like, okay, if he can write, can't we write? And then yesterday I wrote my first Urdu poem of my life. Because if a Firangi like him can write, then definitely a Pakistani can write in Urdu as well. So I'm just presenting my poem, which is basically a dialogue between him and his critic, or a dialogue between someone who thinks the foreigners are disaster, or foreigners are not peacemakers, and they are so excited about it. नहीं तुम लोग हो ही खराब, नहीं तुमने कर दी बर्बादी, नहीं दफा हो जाओ. So इस किस्म का कोई बंदा मिल गया साहब को, तो वो कहता है, बात शुरू करते हैं. अरे साईं वो पूछते हैं फिरंगी जोनाथन क्या करते हैं. अरे सुनिए वो पूछते हैं ये अजनबी फिरंगी जोनाथन क्या करते हैं. तो अब जोनाथन साहब जवाब दे रहे हैं. वो हंसे, मुस्कुराए और फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा के बोले, अरे साहब हम तो सिर्फ कमाल करते हैं. गुस्सा आ गया क्रिटिक भाई को. अरे रहने दीजिए, ये गरूर है सफेद चमड़ी का. अरे रहने दीजिए, ये गरूर है सफेद चमड़ी का. मुल्कों सयाहों सी जिंदगी गुजारने का, अपनी ताकत और सफारतकारी का, दूसरों पर हुकूमत और शहनशाही का. नाउ डॉक्टर जोनाथन इज कमिंग. अब की बार जरा और प्यार भरी आवाज में बोले, अरे जी रगों में था मोहब्बत इंसानियत, गोली सीने पे खाने की जुर्रत. आई थिंक सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. गोली सीने पर खाने की जुर्रत. लोग जो भी कहें कहे जाने दीजिए, बशरियत ओ इंसानियत हम उठाए फिरते हैं. So I don't know whether you guys know or you don't know. Dr. Saab was in Afghanistan and they were attacked. And along with him, 3 of the guys were not able to survive. Still, Dr. Saab again came out with the same passion towards the humanity. That's how Dr. Jonathan is. So, the book. Here is the book, Dr. Saab. I have spoken so much about you, but that I have got a problem with the book. I am so sorry, but the review means the plus and minuses both. There are lots of plus in the book, but I don't think so that the title is doing justice to what's inside. By looking at the title, I cannot understand the diversity of religion, diversity of culture, diversity of different identities and different landscapes of the world. So I really was not, I think so that the title needs to be redone. Although I understand because your subtitle is Muslim Christian Encounters Through the Eye of a Child. But something should be there. So that was a little disappointment to me. Sorry, I'm starting it with that. But that was my real feeling. So, Janab, I have read the 2 chapters only. And I read the first chapter twice, which is I'm born. Because he was born in Pakistan. And guys, you can't imagine how beautifully he have covered Murray inside it. He talked about, I fall in love with Murray again. He talked about the history of the Murray. He talked about the landscapes. He talked about the food. He talked about the people and trillions of stories. I love the way you have said honeymooners coming to Murray. And that was such a wow thing. Whoever was getting married, the first agenda was to visit Murray for the honeymoon. And then the boys, Lawrence College boys, is going after the girls, and the beautiful description of Murray. So thank you for reconnecting us to the real Murray. And then the other wow thing in that chapter was the struggle of his parents. When I started reading about them, I was like, why they are coming? They should be staying there. They should be going to some near country. Are they serious? Matlab, why? Because they were young married couple with no babies. But they planned to come Saat Samandar Par. You know why? Because they have chosen the tough spot, being the missionary. Then I understood what actually the missionary mean. I think so this should be taught to all the youngsters between the ages of 10 till 20. When you have got the love for your religion or love for humanity inside you. So that was my takeaway from chapter 1, I am born. And I was like, okay, fine, because I haven't read about him before. And the next was that Rawalpindi, Murray was cool, kind, they coming in. And the second chapter was a bomb. Why? Because it was Sindh. And he talked about minorities. He talked about Hindus over there. The Shudra Hindus, because they were left behind. All the Wow Hindus were migrated to India, and then what we were left with were the Shudras, who were treated unwell. Then he spoke about the baggage his parents carried. And I would like to quote a small incident which you have written in the book that made me stronger about the sixth sense of Pakistani people or the spirituality of Pakistani people. He said his mom and dad again was on the way and they met a snake man. The snake man he showed the snake dance and the mother was very excitedly looking into it. So there was another woman with a broken tooth and a very presentable face was standing, and she said, "This woman is carrying a baby." And everybody was like, "Excuse me, no." And they were like, "No, ask her not to look at the snake dance because this is bad for the baby." And everybody snapped her, but she kept on saying, "Please ask her not to look at the snake." The dance ended, they went back. After 2 months, they got to know that His Excellency was inside the mommy's tomb. The sixth sense of that lady was so strong that she predicted it before anyone else. Thank you, Dr. Jonathan, for writing it down, for telling us the respect for our elders, the respect our tradition holds. And this should be taught to our kids, that they should be listening to all those they think not important people, but they are carrying hell of spirituality and wisdom inside them. So, thank you, Dr. Jonathan. Keep on writing, keep on inspiring young people, and keep on talking about humanity, and keep on loving people like you do.